This video will be showing my sculpting process for one of my favorite customs. It has been cut down so some clips were edited out. I've already prepared the aluminum foil base for the body. If you are curious about how I make the foil base, I can info dump upon request. I personally like using a pasta maker to flatten out the clay, and then I'll wrap it onto the body and cover the gaps like patchwork before smoothing it all out. There's many different styles of paws, but for this one I'll be making these. In the original reference, it was actually supposed to be a horse creature, but I ended up wanting it to be more dragon-like, and I'm honestly really glad I chose to change it. I like to press the paws against a flat surface to make sure it will stand evenly after it is baked. Pressing too hard might make the legs bend and tear the clay, so I have to be really gentle. If I feel like the clay will tear, I will instead smooth the paws downward onto a flat surface. That way I don't have to put as much pressure on the wire. Eventually, I'd like to post a video of my updated methods, so I can help others start their own full body customs like this. The details you can put into these are so insane, and I would love to see more full body customs in the community. Cutting a slice or slit out of the feet helps me separate more accurate amounts of clay. This way I can shape the toes in a way that looks closer to the reference. For the claws, I find it more sturdy when I make pits in the spots I want to attach them. This way, they have more surface area to grip, and it hopefully won't break off. I'm going to attach the stars to the wrists and the ankles. On later customs, I put wire in those spots if I'm going to attach something there. This way, the pieces in these spots won't break off and are easier to reattach if they still break. I actually did break off a star on one of the ankles during this video. I had to reattach it later along with the tip of one of the tails. I can't tell you how much of a lifesaver glue is for a full body custom. It is insane how often I break pieces off by accident. The emblem on the chest really complemented the design. At one point I made a reference of a twin custom, but instead of it being star themed, it would be moon and water themed. But I never got around to making it. The ears took a lot of trial and error, but I eventually got something I'm really happy with. They look so great, and honestly I feel like a genius for making them stars. I've always struggled making horns symmetrical, especially these ones. It was so hard and I constantly had to compare both horns from different angles. This can be really frustrating for me, especially if I did the ears first and they were not evenly placed on the head. It really throws off my game. I did sculpt the hair off camera because I didn't know the exact style I wanted. It would end up being a lot of trial and error. I already had a hefty amount of footage and I did not want to have to rewatch another hour or two of me making a lot of adjustments and resculpting the hair in like a half a dozen styles before deciding which one to proceed with. Here are the results. I absolutely love this custom to death, and I cannot wait to share this video with my friends. Thanks for listening to me rant and info dump on you. I hope you enjoyed my video. I would appreciate it if you like or subscribe, but just you watching to this point makes me really happy. Thank you. Bye.